also just not a reality for everyone, and like no one talks about that. And I'm trying to remain composed. Thank you, sir.
Take me to the ruins, aquifers and springs.
Breakfast.
Baby ferns uncurling, every living thing.
Good morning. Good morning. Ready for breakfast? Okay, let's go. You sit. Say thank you. Good job. Okay, go ahead. Maggie, come here. Come here. Morning.
When I was coming down the stairs, she was like right between my legs.
Yeah, that's her favorite thing. Maggie, come here. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another vlog. We're doing a week in my life, very like fall reset vibes. So I hope you like it. Anyways, it's a very rainy day here in Ottawa. I'm at home at my dad's house. I'm here for the whole week, which is nice. It's rainy, it's gloomy, it's not a vibe, and I'm still in my pajamas. I've been up since about 6, but I've just been having a very like chill, slow morning. I'm not in a super productive mood, so I'm just kind of letting myself ease into work. I've done my agenda. I read a lot this morning, which was really nice. And I just picked up the camera because I'm like officially gonna get started on some contract work right now, and I put on some music. So this is what I wanted to show you. I love to listen to this channel called Calmed by Nature. They make these really long like background ambient music, so it's really good for working when you need to focus. And the video that goes along with it, let me mute, is all animated. So the person who runs this channel like animates and creates all the graphics, and it's just so nice. So like you don't need to watch it all the time, but it's just fun having this video playing in the background. I find it really beautiful, and it's like a nice jazz music. Last winter when I was working at the startup, I would have this channel on repeat all the time because they launch seasonal videos. So they have like some for the fall, and they have like special Christmas ones. And I remember I would listen to the Christmas one the whole month of like November and December. And this is my first time listening to this channel in a while, and I found I love it. It brings back kind of two sets of memories. One is cozy working wintertime memories, but the other is this memory of being really miserable at work and being about to get laid off. So seeing these graphics and this style, it like instantly brought me back to exactly what I was working on. Like I remember the project I was working on in November of last year at the startup, and it's just kind of funny how it like brought me back there. I don't think about that startup experience too often because when I think about it, I get kind of sad. Anyways, great start to this vlog. Good morning, guys. It's the next day. That says Wendy's, but maybe you can guess where I am.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning. Can I please have an iced latte with oat milk? Decaf? Okay, I'll just have regular, please. And can I please have the farmer's wrap? Do you have the Beyond Meat?
Yes.
So farmer's wrap with Beyond Meat, please.
Nothing else.
No, that's everything.
Yeah, what please?
Thank you. We're getting breakfast. They don't have decaf, so very possible that my heart starts going like this later. You know when you make a decision and you know it's not a good one, but you already made it, so. Yep. Okay, good morning, guys. It's the next day. Like I said, I just got my little Tim Hortons breakfast. Iced latte with oat milk and the Beyond Meat Farmer's Wrap. These wraps are so good, but they're not the best for my stomach. Everything I did this morning was kind of like, what? And I wanted to just sit here and have like a little heart-to-heart chat with you guys. Can you go back, please, my girl? Okay. Look how much like nothing there is at the beginning. There's just like bread. So yeah, I wanted to do a little like life update, heart-to-heart, because that's part of doing a reset, is getting whatever's on your mind and on your chest off of it, whether it's through talking to a friend, journaling, therapy, whatever. And you guys are my friends, so we're gonna chat. I'm here in Ottawa. I've been here, it's Tuesday, and I got here on Thursday night. And I just feel weird. I had a nice weekend, but the truth is that like I'm ready to go home. However, I can't go home because I have stuff to do here. So like I said, I have to fix my windshield. That was supposed to get done yesterday, but then it turned out that the part didn't come in. So hopefully it will be in today and I can get it fixed. And I also have my driving test on, what day? I have my driving test Thursday morning. So I'm leaving after my driving test, but I still have like today, whole day, and then whole day tomorrow here. And the thing is like coming home for me, I love it, but it's like, I just want to relax when I'm here. I just want to like totally zen out and relax. I find it really hard to be productive here. And unfortunately, I have to be productive. I'm just kind of struggling, and I'm having this like, feeling of feeling stuck between what I have to do and what I want to do. And it's really not the end of the world. Like it's really okay, but I'm not in this like go, 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 happy, like productive mood. And I know that if I was at home, or I think if I was at home, I would feel that way. So I don't know. At home being my place in Montreal. The bright side though is that I'm with family and life is good. So, I mean, really there's nothing to complain about. It's just like I just woke up feeling stale this morning, and I need you guys to comment down below if you know what I mean when I say that stale feeling, because it's just this feeling that like, I don't know, like you feel stuck and you feel like you want to take a shower and like scrub off all your dead skin, and you want to go for a run or stretch or like, I don't know. And that's what I mean. Like if I was at home, I would go take a spin class. I would go to the gym. I would go do those things that are in my routine that here I don't really have. And it's also a bit troublesome with Maggie because I can't leave her alone, and my dad is always out running around and stuff for work. So there's not really anyone for me to leave her with. Anyway, it is what it is what it is. Yesterday, literally nothing happened, which could also be contributing to why I'm feeling this way, because I was like waiting all day for something to happen to go get my car windshield fixed, and then it didn't happen, and it was just like, ugh. Today it's just going to be a work day. I'm going to go back to my dad's and sit at the coffee table and just edit a video, and then I have some contract work to do. I also wanted to show you guys, I got 3 books. That's what I did yesterday, and that's what I did this morning, is I read so much. It's very like gloomy weather, rainy, whatever, so it's very perfect for reading. Also, my dad's house is very dark, like in terms of lighting. It's not a very like bright house, so it makes me feel very like relaxed and sleepy, because there's not like a ton of light coming in, which just makes me want to sit around and read. So at least that's good. I've been enjoying that. Did I bring my book? I think I showed you guys. I'm reading Sweet Bitter, and I'm like, I have like a third left. So that should, kind of want to try and finish it today. We'll see if that is able to happen. But yes, I went to the thrift store and I bought 3 new books. This is the first one that caught my eye. It's called One Day My Soul Just Opened Up by Ayanla. I don't know if that's an I or a J. Or maybe Jayanla. Hold on. No, it's I. It's Ayanla. It says it on the back. Ayanla Van Zandt. It's called One Day My Soul Just Opened Up, and it's like one of those books where you have like a to-do every day. So every day there's like a little reading, and then there's like a journal. And I thought it looked cool. I thought it looked interesting, and I thought it would be a nice thing to do for the fall and going into the winter to just help with keeping my spirits up and making sure that the darker days don't bring my spirits down too much, because I know, you know, it's natural, the seasonal depression and all of that. But one of my goals that I mentioned in my reset was, as much as possible, to keep doing things to prevent yourself from slipping into that negative headspace. So I thought this would be good. I then got this book by Eckhart Tolle, A New Earth. Everyone in the like spiritual community talks about this book, and I've been wanting to read it, so I was like pretty happy when I saw it there. I'm not actually sure what it's about, but we're gonna find out. And lastly, another book that I've heard many people talk about by Louise Hay, You Can Heal Your Life. This is another kind of spiritual book that, like I said, many people talk about. So all of these books were originally around $16, and I got them for $5 at the thrift store. So pretty happy about that. It kind of scratched my little shopping urge, but it's also things that are all like very good for me, and were super discounted. So we love it. Can't wait to read those. I guess, you guys, I should stop stalling and go home. I'm just like, I don't know what else is gonna happen today. I'm like, nothing's gonna happen in my vlog. But I'm happy to just chat with you guys. Oh, also, I forgot to say, I dropped my sister off at school, and then I literally drove around aimlessly for like 20 minutes. Just drove around this neighborhood of Ottawa that I've never really been to. Really nice houses, listened to music, and I was like, what the frick am I doing? But that's kind of the problem too. It's like, I do this thing sometimes where I'm like, I'm in one place and I wish I was somewhere else, and I'm like, can't I just, like, I gotta just be content right here. Like, look at me, I'm sitting in the car, it's my car, I'm so lucky to have a car. Look at my dog, she's so cute, I'm so lucky to have a dog. Look at my Tim Hortons, I'm so spoiled to buy myself Tim Hortons. Like, life is beautiful. Let's end it on that clip. Life is beautiful. And I have to like internalize that, because it is. It really is. It doesn't matter if we're feeling stale. Good morning. Bring me the ball. Bring me the ball. Oh, oh, oh. It's still here. Maggie. Can you come here, please? Can you come here? That's it. How many times have we done this? We come into my dad's room because the lighting's the best, and we have a little heart to heart. I want to chat with you guys, and I'm kind of nervous, but I just want to chat quickly about like family stuff, I guess. So those last clips you saw were from this morning, and now it's almost 5. It's 5 o'clock. This day's been weird, and I honestly just feel like something weird is in the air. I've been feeling very anxious today, more anxious than I felt in a long time. And it's just tricky. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about like family stuff, because I don't know, that's what's on my mind. And it makes me a little bit nervous to talk about because it's obviously very personal, and I don't want any of my family members to watch this and feel offended because it's all about me. It's not that anything wrong with them, you know? So I don't know if you've moved away from home and you go back and visit, maybe you can relate to this, that coming home is a great feeling, but it's also sometimes a weird feeling where I feel like there's a part of me that slips back into being less independent, feeling younger than I am. Like there's a part of me that when I'm home, I feel like I slip back into being like a teenager almost. And a lot of like similar feelings that I had back then would arise, like anxiety, unsettled, like just weird feelings. And sometimes I come home and I don't get that. And sometimes I come home and I get that so strong. And sometimes it's kind of mixed. I would say this time it's kind of mixed, leaning on the stronger side. I find it very hard to work and be productive when I'm home, which can lead to more feelings of anxiety. But it's also just tough, like when you move out and you are used to being independent and being in your own space. And especially, and this is the thing that's tricky, is like, when there's a reason or reasons why you moved out. Like I love my parents so much. I love my dad. I love my mom. However, it wasn't easy for me living with them, both for their own different reasons. But that's something that I struggle with. So I just want to like, I don't know, talk about that. I guess that like coming home is so good and it's so fun, but it's also, I don't know, it can also be tricky. Something else that I think about a lot is like when I lost my job and people were like, oh, why don't you just go move home with your parents? Like it is a privilege, and I feel like people don't really talk about this, but it is a privilege to comfortably live at home with your parents. Like as much as you might love your parents, doesn't mean it's easy to live with them. Doesn't mean it's easy to be a teenager under their roof and then an adult under their roof. Like people who comfortably live at home with their parents and get along with their parents and like can be independent and can do everything they need to do and like live their best life while living at home, I think that is such a privilege because you get to stay home and save money and enjoy time with your parents. But it's also just not a reality for everyone, and like no one talks about that. So anyways, I love my parents. I can't say it enough, but yeah. The other thing I want to talk about, and I can't believe I'm about to say this because I haven't spoken about this in months, is so a couple months ago I was here in Ottawa and I filmed a vlog and I let you guys know that things with my mom had been difficult lately and that we went to go have a conversation and things did not go well. And I never really updated on that because it was really a source of sadness for me, and I was also kind of embarrassed and I didn't want to talk about it and it just felt like dirty laundry. But from that time, I actually hadn't really seen or spoken to my mom in months. And that's crazy. And it was really difficult. It was like there was always this pit in my stomach knowing that my relationship with my mom was like really not going well. I hated it, like, yeah. And I think that contributed a lot to the feelings of like depression that I was experiencing over the summertime and like in the spring as well. Like just having this thing weighing on your heart sucks. But I saw her today for the first time. We went and had like a coffee kind of lunch, and it was really nice to see her. And I'm just really grateful that we're starting to kind of work on things and move forward. So that's an update there. Very long overdue, but I'm not sharing this stuff to like put my dirty laundry on the internet or like get sympathy or anything. I'm sharing this because so many of the vlogs we see, so much content we see on the internet is like, I'm best friends with my mom, I'm best friends with my dad, like I love my, like, and of course you love your family, but it's difficult. Family relationships and dynamics are difficult. And I just want to be transparent so that if you're going through a tough time with your family, if you don't feel like you can comfortably live at home with your family, like just so that you know you're not crazy and you're definitely not alone. So I feel like this vlog has just been like chats, but I swear you guys, like something weird is in the air. This week, I don't know. Anyways, this hasn't been the most joyous clip, but gotta keep it real with you guys always. And in a complete change of subject, I am gonna meet up with Mary in a little bit. We texted each other and we're like, do you want to do something tonight? And do you want to do something like fun? Because I think we've both been in, like, I won't speak for Mary, but we both said we were craving something something fun to do. So I'll take you guys along with that tonight. Thanks for listening to my chat. I put a 10-minute timer on my phone and it's about to run out because I've got kale in the oven, because I sometimes like to make a snack before I go out for dinner, because why not, right? So I made kale chips, which is one of my favorite snacks, but I used 2 different types of kale and one burnt. So that's not good. I don't know what I did wrong. They're not that good. Hi guys, Mary's driving my car so that I can vlog. We are on our way to Chinatown to go get pho, which doesn't really make sense, but if you're from Ottawa, you understand. Like I told you guys earlier, we both decided that we needed to do something fun tonight. Yes. She also agrees that something weird is in the air.
It's not like, it's not fun. Like,
it's not, something's weird.
It's messing with us. Like, I don't know if it's a season change.
I don't know. The weather, yeah, I don't know. It's been dark a bit, grainy, gloomy. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I have to show you this because this is just like the nicest thing ever. Mary just gave me a little belated birthday gift that's the most thoughtful, the most generous thing. And I always talk about how she's just like the best friend ever, and I like can never live up to her. But I'm gonna show you because I think some of you will remember and appreciate. So she pulls this out of her jacket and I just see the name and I'm like, are you on crack? Like, we don't spend money on this stuff. And I mean, she was like, it's a bit materialistic, but it's also symbolic that like, 1, you deserve nice things, but also 2, like how you were refilling. Like you guys might remember that vlog where I took this old Aesop container and I refilled it with like hand lotion or whatever, just because I liked the bottle. So she got me my own little kit, which is just like so sweet and so generous. Mary.
I'm just trying to like focus on the road.
Yeah, sorry, I'm distracting you.
No, it's okay.
So she got me the hand wash for the bathroom and this, so that every day it's a little reminder, which is so cute. And now I can think of you every time I use it.
It's also the best hand cream. I'm very picky about hand creams, and like it doesn't leave residue. It like sinks,
it dries quick.
It sinks in, and I never wear hand cream, so that's comes.
And it makes you smell like a natural yoga girl.
Yeah,
that's what I like about Aesop. It's like, oh, I'm just like one with the earth.
I feel like I'm in like a spa, like a retreat vibe.
Yeah.
Like I go into the store now ever since I bought my hand lotion just to like get the smell.
It smells so good. Do you know who Melissa Wood Health is?
No.
Okay. I'll explain it to you off camera.
Okay.
You guys know, if you know who Melissa Wood Health is, like she probably uses Aesop. It's road test day. Today is the day that I take my test. I'm in the parking lot right now at the Walkley Driving Center. If you're from Ottawa, you know, you probably did your test here. And yeah, I have to go in. I've got my little confirmation paper. I'm really nervous, but I just reverse parked into the parking spot without my backup cam because apparently you're not allowed to use that on your test. Fair enough, but I wasn't expecting that. Anyways, did my little reverse park. We're good to go. Gonna go in and hopefully when I see you next, I will have passed. I'm really nervous. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a while since I've done a test. Anyways, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You guys will know if I passed or not. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I did it! I did it, you guys. I did it. I passed. I'm so happy and thankful that I passed. I had the funniest examiner. He was the most stoic person, kind of spoke like a robot. And it was so hard to read him. Like, I obviously was just freaking out in my head and I was like, this man hates me and I'm gonna fail. We pull back here into the ministry and he was like, congratulations, you've met ministry standards. And I was like, yes. And I'm trying to remain composed. Thank you, sir. So I passed. I officially have a full license class now. Before, I technically had my second level learners, which you need to have for a full year before you can get your full license. So what this means is my insurance is going to go down. That is the biggest like impact that it has for me. You can also drink, like when you have your G2, I think it's 0 tolerance for alcohol, and when you have your G, it's like a bit of a higher tolerance, but I don't think you should be drinking anything and driving, so not that doesn't matter to me. But yeah, my insurance is going to go down. It's just like your full license, and for me it's just like kind of symbolic that I conquered this fear, you know, waiting to learn to drive later in life. Like, it was always just such a thing that I was afraid of, and I conquered it and we're done. So can't wait to get my new license in the mail. And thank you guys for being on this journey with me, because you've literally been on this journey with me since day one. Let's see if I can find the vlog clip of me going to my first driving class when I was vlogging with you guys. I think that was in 2020. So 2 years later, here we are. I'm gonna drive home now. I'm actually leaving Ottawa today. I have like, it's gonna be a bit of a rush. So I wanna like beat all of the traffic and stuff before getting back to Montreal. So hoping to leave hoping to leave Ottawa around noon. So I will see you guys back in Montreal. I can't wait to be home actually. Home and home, 2 different homes, so lucky. Hi guys, I'm sitting outside on JS's balcony. Well, actually I'm lying, more precisely. You are not gonna believe what frickin' happened to me. So I had a great drive home, peaceful, podcast went by really quick, hit a tiny bit of traffic on the way into Montreal. And when I sat in traffic, I was like, ooh, I gotta pee. So anyways, I'm like, hurry, let's get home. Finally get home, pull into the parking garage, and I like to take out my keys to my house in the car so that I'm like armed and ready when I get to the door, because when you have to pee and you're standing in front of your front door, like, that's a recipe for disaster. So I'm looking for my keys and I can't find them, and I'm like, what the heck? So I go through my bag, I go through my suitcase, I go through my whole car, can't find my keys. Can't find my fucking keys. And guess what, you guys? My keys are attached to my wallet, so I am walletless and I am house keyless. Can't get into my house. Who has the key to my house? JS. Where's JS? Not in Montreal. Who lives next door to me that I could go hang out with? Camilla. Where is Camilla? Toronto. Frick. So, I mean, I'm so very fortunate. I have a lot of backup options. Neighbors. My stepmom lives close by, so that's where I ended up going, was to her house. Luckily, she wasn't home, but her boyfriend was, so I just chilled there for a little bit. I got to pee. I had a video that I needed to upload, so I got that done, which was great. And then finally, JS called his superintendent, and I got in to his place. So I'm without house keys. He has the key, so when he comes back, I'll be able to get it. But I'm just like a little stranded person. No keys, no wallet. I literally feel like the Iggy Azalea song, no money, no family, 16 in the middle of Miami. And here I am. So I just ordered Tacos Victor on Uber Eats because it's the only thing I could do right now. I have to say I'm looking forward to it. And oh, A couple different people have recommended to me that I take snippets of my videos and turn them into like reels or TikToks. So I'm currently editing one of those, and I'm also gonna whip out my new book. I finished Sweet Bitter yesterday. It was so good. I definitely recommend it, you guys. And now I'm going to start reading A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle, which I got at the thrift store that you guys saw. So I'm gonna wait for my food. It's a nice night. There's so much to be grateful for. Oh, speaking of that, I think the reason I forgot my keys was because every time it's time to leave Ottawa, I get a pit in my stomach. I get anxiety. It doesn't matter how good or not great or whatever a trip that I had. Like you guys saw yesterday, I was kind of like, It always sucks leaving family. Like I love them so much, and leaving sucks. So it gives me a pit, and then I'm rushing and I forgot my keys. But I just wanted to say, like, I'm really grateful for the time that I had there. It was a whole week. It was perfect. And also really grateful for all of the options that can take care of me when I forget my keys. So I ordered tacos Victor. I'm so excited. I'm so hungry. I got 2 tacos, 1 shrimp and 1 vegetarian, and then my usual ceviche. There's the chips there. I was having so much fun editing the reels, and they turned out so good. I'm like, oh my gosh, is this my new calling? But I'm gonna get caught up on Rachel Ottenreith's vlogs. I'm pretty far behind, so I'm excited. I don't know if this vlog can get any more chaotic and weird, but also like real life shit. So I completely forgot that I have a work shift tomorrow at 6 a.m. Luckily, I just looked at my calendar and I saw that I have it, but I'm here at JS's house. I don't have the key to my house. And guess what's on the key to my house is the key to the spin studio. So I don't have the key to get into work. I just texted my manager to see if someone can like leave me one, or if like the security guard can let me in. I also don't have clothes, but I guess when JS comes home tonight, I can get clothes. But anyways, I'm so fed up, you guys. Like, obviously my head is not on straight that I'm forgetting all of this, but it's just like embarrassing. It's not the end of the world. Like, I'm trying to not freak out or make a big deal out of it. My dad's gonna mail me this stuff and I should get it like on Saturday. And it's really not the end of the world. It's just like so frustrating. You're just like, what's wrong with you? You know, that's how I feel right now. And I just completely forgot that I had that shift, which it's weird that I forgot because it's the reason why I came back here today rather than tomorrow or something like, I have the hiccups, something like that. And it also means I have to wake up really early tomorrow, which I wasn't expecting. So I should probably turn off my computer and just go to bed so that I can turn off my computer and go relax so that I can go to bed early, and I don't know. To the couch. I'm editing this video talking about savings. We've got my little helper here. Jess just left. He went to work, but I'm gonna meet up with Camilla in a little bit. It's such a nice day, so we're gonna go take a walk, maybe grab a coffee, probably in 20 minutes actually. I was just texting my friend Ali. I have a lot to look forward to later today, so it's gonna be a fun little ending for the vlog. I'm gonna go see Camilla, like I said, and then come back here later this afternoon. Gonna go to a spin class. So a lot to look forward to. I'm feeling so exhausted. Like, I didn't sleep that well. I didn't say that this morning. I don't know. I was like worried about sleeping through my alarm. So I didn't really sleep like all night, like kind of like when you have to go to the airport. One of my goals for fall was, of course, to stay busy. So I'm very grateful for it and I feel very happy, but I also feel very tired. So I'm glad that it's the weekend coming up. So I'm gonna have a little snack before I go meet Camilla. That way I'm not tempted to buy food when I'm out on the go. This is one of my money saving tips, you guys, is if you're about to go out, if you're going out for coffee or whatever, and you know you might get hungry before, food at the coffee shop, although it's delicious, it can be expensive. So I always try and have like a little snack before I go out. That way when I'm out, I only buy one thing, like I'll only get coffee rather than coffee and a muffin or a scone. You know, I love those things. So I have some leftover ceviche from last night. I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna put a pause on editing this video. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why. Influential social media is real because suddenly I want to watch Gilmore Girls, and that's all that's been on my TikTok is people watching Gilmore Girls for fall. And I have like a love-hate relationship with that show. Like I don't think it's a good show, but it's definitely very much like a comfort show, but it's really annoying. Like I think Lorelai specifically is extremely annoying. Rory is cute. All of the boys suck. They're all terrible. Michelle's French accent is so weird. He's actually from Montreal. Fun fact, the guy who plays Michelle in Gilmore Girls is from Montreal, and he owns a spin studio here called Spin Énergie. I've never been to it, but he owns that spin studio. Super random. So he is French from Quebec, but he does like a Parisian French accent. Anyway, shout out to JS's Netflix being in French.